everyone. Welcome to the second week of the Jam at Home session, live session by Music Connoisseur. Today we'll be presenting Hagstrom electric guitars. Over here we have Alvar, a small body, semi-hollow body guitar. And on my hand here is the Ultra Max electric guitar. Alright, let's jam a little bit as we wait for more people to join. Alright. Alright, welcome again on our second week of Music Connoisseur Jam at Home live session. Okay, today in this session we are presenting Hagstrom electric guitars. Alright, we have two models here which are considered two of the latest model. They were launched actually last year at NAMM. And we have been selling lots of this model, and I will tell you the reason later why these are particularly sellable. All right, as you can see there, that's the Alvar, Alvar. It's a small body, semi-hollow body guitar, and this is like a single cut design, a little bit like the Les Paul but with its own flavor. As of course you can see, this is the Ultra Max. All right, pricing wise, this Ultra Max is going for 899 Sing dollar if you are from Singapore, and 2699 in Malaysia. All right, so great pricing. All right, although you see it's really nice finishing. You have heard the great tone just now. All right, but it doesn't cost a bomb. All right, Alvar, very affordable as well. 1099 Sing dollar in Singapore. All right, or 3299 ringgit in Malaysia. All right, again, look at all the features, the craftsmanship and everything. It's such a vintage looking guitar with some modern appointments to it. Later you will get a chance to listen to it at crazy prices. All right, let's talk about Hagstrom. The features of the guitar. Why Hagstrom? First, where did Hagstrom come from? Hagstrom is actually a very old guitar making company that have been making electric guitars for more than 100 years, I guess, right? So this is they are a Swedish company. All right, and if you have heard of other players, some players, notable players like Elvis Presley, he was using he was using Hagstrom at one point of time. All right, and then Pat Smear, Nirvana and Foo Fighters lead guitarist, he has a signature series with Hagstrom as well. We do have the Pat Smear signature series as well, but we don't bring it here today. All right, the pricing is also around the same as the Alvar, crazy prices. Okay, so what's so special other than a rich heritage that comes with this Hagstrom branding? Hagstrom is very well known if you have been following online YouTube or like Guitar World, Guitarist Magazine in US or in the Europe. If you look around for reviews and everything, a lot of people say Hagstrom, the reason that you fall in love with it is that the first time you play it is so fast playing. You feel very comfortable playing a Hagstrom. Alright, there are a couple of reasons why they are well known for that. Alright. So first one, if you go to the website, go to our website, alright, www.music-co.my or .sg, Malaysia and Singapore site, all Hagstrom guitars, you will see that it comes with this feature called the Edge Expander Truss Rod. Alright, so what it means is that the truss rod that sits inside the neck is, if you look from this direction, is like an alphabet H shape. So it's very unusual as compared to the normal truss rod, which is just a rod, right? What it does is it allows the neck to be very stable. All right, so all Hagstrom guitar straight out of the factory, the neck is super straight, and then it doesn't change much even after a lot of playing. So typically we don't need to adjust the action on Hagstrom guitars like a lot of guitars you need to adjust it every 6 months or so. This one normally like after 2 years it will stay there. All right, and it allows, because of that, right, your neck is really straight, that's why your action is really low. So that's the first reason. All right, secondly, they have this resonate. Okay, so their fretboard material is the special one. They call it a resonator fretboard. So it's basically a rosewood plus some treatment to it. So you get the stability, all right, and the brightness of like the ebony fingerboard, all right, but you don't get the usual problem that comes with an ebony fingerboard. So that's why it's very attractive, right? You got a really comfortable playing neck, very stable neck due to the edge expanded thrust rod, and then like the ebony quality light of fretboard as well, but without the usual problem that comes with the ebony fretboard. So in Hagstrom they call it the resonator fretboard. Okay, there are a lot of other minor details there. You can see the bridge here is a special Hagstrom design, all right, for this Ultramax, and the block, you probably can't see from far, but the block is a huge block right here. So what it does is it increases the sustain and the tone transfer between the string, and the body a lot. So all Hagstrom guitars, especially on this Ultramax, if you have tried it, is really the sustain is really long. Okay, so this particular model Ultramax is particularly well known in our line of Hagstrom guitar. We think it's due to a couple of reasons, right? First, it's a single cut, but a small body single cut, all right? There are contours around here, and it's a pretty thin body design, all right? And it's pretty lightweight. And regarding the finishing, it's very special. When you talk about Hagstrom Ultramax, it's all about satin finish, all right? It's satin finish all over the guitar. From the body top, it's a satin finish as well. So when you touch on it, all right, I don't know whether you can hear it, all right? It's a satin finish. It feels very smooth, unlike a normal glossy finish, all right? It tends to be a little bit sticky and everything, all right? So this is a really cool finish, all right? Satin finish. The same goes for the back, all the way to the neck, all right? So especially want to highlight about the neck, all right? So I'm a huge fan of satin finish neck, because gloss neck normally, to me, when your hand sweats, all right, when you try to move around the fretboard, you feel the stickiness there, all right? So when you're trying to play around with the fretboard after a long hour, then you feel it's not that great anymore if it's a glossy finish. So this one, all the way, you can see from the top, the back, the neck is all satin finish all the way to the headstock and everything, all right? So Ultramax, everything is about it is satin, and that's really nice. Gives it a really smooth playing experience. Okay, so now let's listen to it, to the tone, right? So the pickup selector, very simple, 3 position. You got a neck pickup, both pickups, and bridge pickup. Let's start from the clean tone of the neck pickup, alright? If you have any question about this guitar, feel free to ask, alright? In the comment box, I will be able to see it and I will try to answer it. Alright, I was on this neck pickup. Okay, while I'll play, I'll turn off the mic so that you hear the guitar tone directly, alright? So that was the neck pickup. Okay, and this tone knob here is actually a push-pull switch, so you got a split coil right out of the box. I was playing on a humbucker. Now let's try neck pickup, clean tone, single coil, just by a pull. Very, very convenient. Alright, both pickup humbucker. Alright, that was both pickup humbucker with a pull, both pickup single coil. And by the way, I saw a question there. Alright, what pickups are they? Alright, the exact models, you can go to our website www.music-co.sg or .my to check it out. But all Hagstrom guitars, their pickups are custom made by themselves. So yeah, they are guitar company who have been making guitar for a long, long time. So they don't just put in pickups from some off-the-shelf brand and then just load up like that. All right, so all their pickups are voiced to that model itself. All right, so that what makes it really, really great. All right, both pickups single coil. Alright, really, really good clean tones, right? So I always like to try guitar from the clean tone first because that what represents the tone of the guitar itself, right? How the pickup sounds like, how it sounds like matching the top and the body and everything. Alright. So now let's go to the bridge pickup, humbucker. Alright, very funky tone with a lot of bites. Single coil. Okay, so you have just heard the clean tone on, all the different variations here. Of course, I've never tried with like, roll the tone knob back and everything. Everything, the tone knob is fully open just to let you hear the tone itself. So one special thing you'll notice that because in a lot of guitars with this split coil options, the split coil normally in I don't know, in a lot of guitars, split coil settings doesn't really work well. The single coil sounds too weak and everything. But in this guitar, both humbucker and single coil works very, very well. Right? They are all very usable tones. So a very nice feature about it. Alright, now let's just try to, I will do some jamming here, try to explore different tones here. And for the record, I'm currently connecting my guitars to the Joyo Jambox 3 multi-effect processor. Alright, so guitar, Joyo Jambox 3, straight to the Cube 4 Nano. Alright, the Cube 4 Nano has two inputs, one for my condenser microphone, for my voice, and then one for the, from the Jambox. So what you hear is really what you get from the guitar. Alright, it's not through some amps or whatever. It's very, very clean, direct tone. Alright, I'll just try to do some looping here and there to jam around and try to get some, do some tones with overdrive and heavy distortion and stuff like that. Alright. Alright, just a little random jam to just show you the various tone of this Hagstrom Ultra Max. Okay. Again, the price $899 Sing dollar or 2,699 Malaysia ringgit. Alright, you can view more details and some demo videos on our website www.music-co.sg if you're from Singapore, .my if you're from Malaysia. Okay, let's switch gear to the next guitar beside me. Alright, that's my personal favorite from Hagstrom. Alright, this is the Alvar. Alright, this finish is called a frost white, white frost. Alright, so it's white, but then there's a hint of like abalone pearl, color in it. So not sure the quality of this video streaming because it's live, but then yeah, if you look closely, it looks really, really good. Alright, and then okay, so a couple of reasons to explain why I like this the best. Typically, I like the tone of a semi-hollow guitar because it just gives you, there are more resonance, more sustain to it, alright, and then gives you a better tone in overall. To me personally, alright, and it's a little bit more versatile. You can play like clean to really heavy sound, alright. It does everything for a semi-hollow guitar. Alright, that's why recently, if you look at a lot of professional guitarists when they are doing sessions or a lot of them go for a semi-hollow body guitar anyway. Alright, because it's like one guitar can do a lot of different sound and it still has its own characteristic. Alright, so but so far in a lot of the semi-hollow body guitars, one of the major problem that I always face is that I think especially for Asians, right, semi-hollow guitars, the body are very, very big. Alright, the traditional ES55, alright, they are big. So for our body, normally, when you hold it, you tend to go this way. It's a bit like playing probably like a dreadnought acoustic guitar, that kind of feeling, you see. So, and it's not particularly comfortable if you are playing live, standing up for a long hour, alright. So Alvar basically gives the best of both worlds, right? It's a semi-hollow body guitar, but in a small form factor. Alright, you can just compare, alright, with this. Alright, it's not that much bigger than the Ultra Max. Alright, so when you see it sits in my body, it sits very comfortably. Alright, but of course, most importantly, let's listen to the tone. Alright, let me just tune it up a little bit. Okay, so there's no split chord options here, so what I would do similar to just now. Alright, neck pickup, start from the clean tone, neck pickup, both pickups, and then the bridge pickup. Alright, neck pickup, clean tone. Okay, both pickups clean tone. Alright, as you can listen, there's a lot of resonance in this guitar, alright? Really, really sweet toned. Moving forward, bridge pickup, clean tone. Alright, nice tone, very funky. So you can listen that the neck pickup, nice sweet mellow tone, and then with a really funky bridge pickup, with a lot of bite in the tone, you get pretty much any tone that you want. Very, very versatile.